could do. And all it takes is a beautiful selection of varieties of tomatoes. I'm just going to cut this one like that because I just love the cross section. And popping it into an oven tray. I just love the color palette that this dish provides. I mean, it's really quite joyous. And one thing I love about this dish is the use of burrata in a pasta dish because, believe it or not, it's not something that I have been doing for long. In fact, in Italy, we really just eat it in its fresh incarnation, just straight from its way bath onto the table with some tomatoes in its full glory. Now, I'm actually going to do something quite special with the garlic, and I'm going to chop it in half. And both halves are going to get into the tray. And can you just imagine the richness and the perfume of this sauce once the garlic has also contributed to this symphony of flavors. Now, I want this sauce to be really tomatoey and saucy, so I'm also going to add a little bit of passata. Not much, about a couple of 100 mils really. I also need to remind myself that I need to make some room for the cooked pasta and the burrata, so this should be enough. I'm going to get some extra virgin olive oil, and I am going to liberally drizzle this onto the tray, making sure I don't ignore anyone in here. I have some really nice chilies, and you just go with your preference. I think I'm going to go, I mean, these are ferociously hot. I might just leave them behind. I'm going to go for these ones. I'm just going to cut them in half and place them into the dish. I'm going to use two, 1 and 2. And look at that. Wine, just a drizzle. As the alcohol evaporates, we'll be left with that beautiful flavor behind. And some herbs, whatever you like, whatever you've got. I've got some nice basil. The herbs will wilt in the oven, but they will infuse the sauce with a beautiful perfume. That's it. This goes into the oven for about 30 minutes. Let's have a look. It's smelling really good. Ooh, it's very saucy. Oh, it doesn't need much longer. I just want the garlic to get a bit softer. What I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to turn the garlic upside down to encourage the softness. While this finishes, we can cook the pasta. And for this dish, I'm going to cook some really special chickpea casarecce. And they are made entirely out of chickpeas, which is miraculous if you think of it. It keeps al dente, it's a lovely shape, so the sauce will be nicely trapped. And it's completely gluten-free, and it's super nutritious. And these will need about 7 minutes to cook. And in the meantime, I can show you my burrata. Burrata is a wonderful invention, a mozzarella casing filled with stracciatella, which is another type of mozzarella, but it's loose. And when you break this, it just explodes out of the mozzarella casing. It's just wondrous. And let's have a look at this. Yes, this is coming out of the oven now and lands right here. And the garlic has infused the sauce with its beautiful aroma, but it's not pungent. Look, what I'm going to do, because this one has fallen in, I'm actually going to smash it up with a fork. Now, let's replace our exhausted herbs with fresh ones. And I'm going to get rid of the chilies as well, because they have done their job. There. Pasta. I am going to strain the casarecce straight into this dish. Let's toss this gently. I don't want to disturb the tomatoes too much, and have strategically made room in the middle for my burrata bowl, which I am going to gleefully tear open for you. Some fresh basil leaves. Oh, this is just happy food. A little bit of pepper and some fruity, fully flavored extra virgin olive oil. Think of this as the most extraordinary caprese style pasta